Hello Aquarius, welcome to your Stalker Unveiled psychic reading. This is going to be for 2019, and this is going to be for the Aquariuses that have stalkers. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Legacy of the Divine Tarot deck for this reading today. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button. And if you guys need a private reading, the link to my website is below. All right, we're just going to get started. Spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels, ascended masters for the Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, Jupiter, and Venus. What messages do you have for Aquariuses about their stalker? Who is the stalker? What is the connection? Why are they stalking Aquarius? What negative intent do they have, and what negative effects have they had on the Aquariuses? Okay, how can Aquarius cope with this situation, and what are you seeing? What are you seeing the stalker do in the near future or this year? And how will things turn out for 2019? Right, I have your answer. Earth and fire. Okay. Now, a lot of you have an earth energy. Okay. This is a person that you may have recently parted ways with, or perhaps this is somebody from your job. They see you as a threat. Okay. For some of you, this is somebody that is at the job. They see you as a threat, and they want to keep tabs on you. Okay. The problem is that they are possibly trying to interfere or either find out about your personal life. I feel like a lot of you Aquariuses, you know how when you're at the office and many people will have pictures of their children at the office, a lot of you Aquariuses have learned your lesson then to do that, okay? Some of you Aquariuses are dealing with family stalkers, or either familial stalkers that are connected with your bloodline. So these can be stalkers in the spirit realm that can affect everybody around you. You probably need a generational hex remover, okay, or breaker. The Three of Coins comes up, so you can tell that it's more than one person that you're dealing with. But I feel like the reason why they're trying to figure out what is your secret, how do you do it, how do you sustain yourself, how do you have so much confidence. You know, how does other people have confidence within you? Okay. Now this year is going to be big. The Lovers comes up. So I feel like what's going to happen, Aquarius, is that you're probably going to meet a lover, or either they are going to finally meet somebody after about 10 years, even if this is somebody in your family. Now, this is just for this year. Because if you have something generationally that's going on, if in fact the relationship with that person does not work out, then they coming right back for you. Okay. Now, many of you, I can tell with the Star card, a lot of you know that this is going on and you're dealing with it accordingly. I can definitely see a new balance that's coming up emotionally, because I feel like in the past, it was really getting you down, really. But I feel like a lot of you have found that emotional balance that you've been wanting and that you've been needing, okay? Now, the Star card comes up, so this is where you're the person that everybody looks up to. You're the person that inspires everybody. There's spiritual gifts as well as creative gifts that you have that I feel as though you have been utilizing. I feel like this year is definitely going to be your year, okay? The Six of Swords comes up as the final outcome for the Aquariuses, because this is where you're going to move on from the situation. It may involve a change of location. It may involve the change of someone else's location, or it may involve you just getting to a higher place within yourself. You know, you may start to get your mind off of things, because it can be very, very spiritually daunting, to say the least. Spirit is telling me that a lot of you Aquariuses actually like the energy or either the attention from the situation, but that still doesn't mean that there's a problem, okay? Because everybody else around you is not processing it as that. I'm gonna really, this is probably gonna be the shortest reading that I've done for any of the signs for this reading, but I will throw the cards and do some clarifiers for the Ten of Wands, okay? Seven of Coins tells me that you reached a level of financial success that may have came later on in life, which is why I really do love this deck. You can see the person, they're an older person. You see what I'm saying? And, you know, they were, I feel like a lot of you were able to rise above that. But don't forget about your ancestors. Don't forget about those people, because, you know, they possibly need your help, okay? Spirit guides, give me some clarity on this Ten of Wands. Okay, so the Three of Swords comes up. So this is where there's a lot of disappointment, you know, within the family, within the bloodline, or within the group of people. And they seem to, and this is advice for the cross watchers, they seem to blame a lot of their issues on you, which is the wrong thing to do. You got to blame what is to blame, and it's whatever is connected to your family generationally, okay? So I feel like there's a generational hex that causes a lot of depression, a lot of confusion. Here, take your top. Put the top on it when you're done. Creates a lot of confusion, okay? And another thing, see, this Four of Cups comes up. So you could come from a family where everybody is short, or you could come from a family where everybody is tall, or you can come from a family where everybody, you know, may not fit in with the rest of society. But see, this Four of Cups is coming up, and see, this is for the cross watchers as well. You may not like either your physical appearance, but you got to appreciate the life that God is giving you regardless, okay? Because a lot of people will go and they'll say, oh, well, I want this, and I wasn't born with this, and I'm upset about this. So a lot of people will take their perfectly good mind, body, and spirit and taint it and tarnish it and ruin it. Feel like this is something that heavily goes on within your family, which is why there's problems that are created, specifically mental problems as well as heart problems. Okay. Also, if you are cross watching and Aquarius has moved on from the situation, please understand that you have to appreciate what Aquarius did for you when they were there. Okay, and so this is when you're like, you know, I feel empty. Feel like it's either, like I said, earth or fire. And I feel like the Queen of Wands is also a spirit guide. Okay. This Lovers, by the way, we're in Gemini season. This Lovers card represents a crossroads. It represents when you go from one frame of mind to another. So I feel like a lot of you are going to have either epiphanies, you can call it healing, you can call it discovery, whatever it is that you use to describe it, okay? Spirit guides, give me some clarity on the Lovers. I'm going to clarify this Lovers card. Okay? Out with the old and in with the new winds of change. So again, this 10 comes up. So this lets me know that a cycle has definitely been completed. But then again, also, this is definitely your ex that has treachery and contempt for you. And, you know, you can tell that in the future, I feel like this person is going to put some sort of attack on your current relationship. And then this is when you're going to discover, wow. And it's going to make your relationship that you are currently in so much stronger and so much better. Okay, to where you don't have to necessarily be codependent, because I feel like people become codependent on negative energy. You know, sometimes you're gonna have a disagreement with people and your loved ones, but for it to just go and go and go and escalate the way that it does is not good. Also, I feel as though there's an emptiness, there's a void that needs to be filled. Within whatever this situation is. Because the Four of Cups represents taking life for granted, taking yourself for granted, taking the blessings that you have for granted, and you shouldn't do that. You need to appreciate what you have in order to get more. Spirits, clarify the Six of Swords. I can see either a physical or either a, I don't want to say metaphysical, but I can see either a physical or a mental move to a better frame of mind that's going to be coming up this year. And it's definitely going to be guided to you by a spirit guide who is the Queen of Swords, which is you, that's going to give you clarity. The King of Wands comes up, and then also the Five of Coins comes up. Now, the Five of Coins can be a very scary card. These are two spirit guides that are telling you to contact them. Okay, and to work with your ancestors and to work with whatever you believe is a higher power, whether or not it's yourself or something else, to get you through that situation, Aquarius. Okay, other than that, I can see you guys moving on from that situation, like I said, this year. And for the cross watchers that are watching the Aquarius reading, and you're wondering, is Aquarius going to come back? Are they going to requite the love that I have for them? Probably not. Okay, so you guys need to know that, and you're just putting a bunch of energy into that, but you're a little lost. So if you guys are, you know, if you are a stalker, and Queen of Swords said you need to look at yourself and start paying attention to yourself. Okay, Oracle, what messages do you have for the Aquariuses? Okay. Embracing change and transformation. Both of these cards are like the Death card that is in the tarot. Only it's, so I feel as though there's definitely change that's coming up, and it's change for the better. And so you've been kind of used to being in this emotional, desolate place, and you're gonna go into that light. It doesn't mean that you're dying. It just means that you're gonna have more of a positive disposition. Now, transformation and change can be very, very scary, but you just want to make sure that you're getting in contact with your spirit guides during that situation. It can be extremely difficult though, when you are distracted by other things. So if you guys need to reach a spiritualist, I am always here, because change is never easy on anybody. And then I can also see that there may be a change of location, and somebody may not necessarily be embracing that change. Okay, i.e. your ex, or either your family, or it could be that you may be getting ready to leave a job. Okay, I could see that as well. And you know, you're leaving to go to greener pastures. You're leaving to maybe start your own business, or either to go somewhere to make more money. A lot of you may be trying to get through school or something, and you know, it's been a rough road. Because anytime you're trying to elevate yourself, you can definitely have, you know, certain energies that are trying to de-elevate you. Okay. All right, Aquarius, thank you so much for watching this reading. If you guys need a private reading or other spiritual services, visit TarotQueenJamila.thedivinemommy.com. Make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, share this video, in your social media and leave a comment. I'll see you guys later. Love and light.